Oh, wait a second. It's still November. So, I kind of been wondering, why do stores put out all their Christmas stuff when Halloween is still, going on and not quite finished? I mean, I know it's November now, and so I'm a bit late to be talking about Halloween, but really? I mean, I know when I went to Target recently to get some stuff like candy, to give to trick-or-treaters, there was a whole lot of Christmas stuff already out, and I was like, okay. Actually, I kind of looked at it too because I like to look at the pretty lights because I'm kind of, easily distracted like that. I still think it's weird though. And that's not really what I was going to talk about today, but you know what? I guess I'll talk about that anyways, a little bit, and then I can move on to what I was going to talk about. Because, you see, I'm kind of a huge OCD nerd type of thing, and I wrote down in my agenda, all highlighted pretty and stuff, what I'm going to talk about today. So, yeah. I also have all my homework highlighted depending on when it's due. I'm really lame, but you know what? It actually helps a lot because I get all my homework done. And almost always on time, too. So, anyway, yeah. I don't really mind it that much that they put the Christmas stuff out so early, but then I start singing Christmas songs, which, I mean, I'm singing them all year round anyway because they're really catchy, for me, at least, but it annoys some of my friends. Like, last night, I started singing, I think it was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I was like, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and she was like, no, it's November, stop singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We haven't even had Thanksgiving yet. And I was like, aw. She even said that it was, like, just booble, which is a thing that our band does, and that's what I really want to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. Basically, for booble, our whole band, that is all 600-some members, gets to dress up in costume. Whatever costume we want, because it's the game, the home game that is closest to Halloween. This year, it happened to be after Halloween, which was kind of weird because then we were all in costume and stuff on November 4th, which, doesn't quite work out according to most people, but whatever. We did it. And I had a lot of fun, personally. Anyway, Booble. This year, we didn't have a theme, which apparently in past years we have. I didn't know this because the last time that our band had a theme for Booble was when it was my freshman year in 2008. However, I wasn't in band in 2008, so no theme for me. Anyway, this year, since there was no theme, I dressed up as the Sufferer from Homestuck, which, you saw in my last video if you watched it. If you didn't, you can go look at the last video, but I'm going to have a couple pictures of it up anyway. In addition to being Booble last night, it was also senior night. So, since I'm a senior, yay! I got to walk up in front of everybody in the crowd, dressed up as the Sufferer, and have my name announced as a senior member of the Allen Eagle Escadrille, which is what our band is called. It's pretty great, because I'm pretty certain we're the only escadrille around, and then we have this huge band. I mean, really. We have, I think 96 flutes. And, by the way, I'm a flute. So yeah, 600 people dressed up in costume at a football game. And we had a great time. So basically, our drum majors were dressed up as Greek gods. Specifically, they were Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon, the three brothers who were, the lord of the underworld, of the heavens, and of the seas, and all that jazz. It was pretty great. I think that they were just pretty much amazing. So, yeah. Kudos to them. Anyway, my friend Lauren, who also is in band and is also a flute, and just happens to be a section leader, dressed up as an assassin from Assassin's Creed. She wasn't any particular one, so she wasn't Altair or Ezio, but she was just an assassin, and it was pretty awesome. She's done that costume before, and honestly, I think it looks great. She did a great job with it. So, yay, Lauren! Then Andre, who is also a section leader and also a flute, dressed up as Mama Andre, because sometime earlier this year, when we were getting ready to go to our halftime show or something like that, Andre said, "Make Mama proud," and now everybody calls him Mama Andre. He was kind of upset about it at first, but I guess he's accepted it since he decided that he would be Mama Andre for Booble. So now I'm going to read a poem of my own creation, and I hope you like it. So I wrote this poem way back in sophomore year. Anyway, I wrote it for a journal entry for my Phoenix class back in sophomore year, which, you know, whatever. I didn't really think it was all that great when I wrote it, but now I'm like, if I just take out the last line, it's pretty cool. So I'm taking out the last line, and I'm gonna not write it, I'm gonna read it, because, it's already been written. The poem is called To.Secretly Fear. White walls, white clothes, one door, no windows. Pretty faces, fake smiles, small pills, I'm not a child. It's all routine, there is no change. I'll never leave, I sit and age. I don't remember life outside, no one knows there's death inside. Calm voices, soothing hands, hiding words, silent commands. They want me gone, for me to pack, or for a knife to be in my back. I miss the sun, I miss the rain, I miss my loves, I hate the pain. It's in my head, it will not go, whispering to me, I'm all alone. It drove me mad, that's why I'm here, away from all that I hold dear. So yeah, it's kind of a morbid poem, but I tend to write those better than I write the really happy poems, unfortunately. I don't really know why, because honestly I'm not a morbid person. If you meet me, then you would know that. I'm actually kind of happy and derpy and I've done that before, without, all the preciseness, because that's obviously not something that I planned out. But, I've done random stuff, so, and moving, because, yeah. So, that's about it for today. Thanks for watching.
That's all, folks.